Hi, I'm Brant Bowers. I'm camping department manager here at Bill Jackson's. And today I'm going to tell you a little bit about how to pack your backpack. And we get a lot of customers, many that come to us after they purchased their pack, they've loaded their stuff in there, and they say, it's uncomfortable. So I said, let me help you. Let me take your stuff out of the pack. Let me see what I can do. I'll fluff the pack, put their stuff back in the pack, put her on their back, and all of a sudden, it's more comfortable. And the thing that is happening is they're just not packing it correctly. And it's a common misconception that the weight should be below center of gravity. Really, what it needs to be is a little higher up, because inside here is a frame that weight will go onto in order to deliver it to your hip bone and carry it down there on the largest bone in your body. And so I'm going to take this pack and load it up with the stuff on this table. This is not everything, but just to give you an idea. So, heavy stuff closest to your body, that makes sense to most people. If you have water and a hydration system, they put this sleeve here because that's close to your body. So I'm going to put the sleeping bag the very bottom of the pack. This is often called the sleeping bag compartment. It's good to put your sleeping pad in there as well, but some people like to store theirs on the outside of their pack. And why would they do that? Because at lunchtime, if you want to take a little siesta, you can pull this off and inflate it and have a place to lie down and be comfy during your lunch break. You don't need your tent during the day, so this is going to go in there a little further away from your body. And notice I folded this tent in half, and you're probably wondering how I do that with the tent poles in there. And actually, the tent poles are right here. This is something that is somewhat heavy, so you can separate the two and put this close to your back. Cooking pot, stove, fuel, that goes in here. Peanut butter is heavy. Anything heavy close to your back. And then you can take things like clothing and light toiletries and put that in. So that will go a little further from your back. Notice I didn't put my rain jacket into the backpack because there's a handy, what I call a shove it, because you just shove it in there. So if you carry water in your bottle, that can be heavy, but you also want it to be kind of convenient. This backpack has a place to put it here so you can reach back and get it. Then other things you need during the day might need to be a little more ready at hand. So this is the lid. Some people call it the brain. You want to have a first aid kit in there so it's quick and easy to get. You can also put any navigational items either in here, or if you're using a GPS, in the pocket of the hip belt. And then, so you don't have to carry water, you can keep your water treatment handy so that each time you cross a water source, you can get some water. All right, to put this backpack on your back, what you want to do is lay it before you like this with the harness facing towards you, grab the lift handle, bring it up onto your thigh. Make sure all these little tiny straps are loose. If they were tightened from the last time you wore it, it will restrict it and won't make it actually fit you right for this time. Up on your shoulder, other shoulder. Take these hip belt and put your top of your hip bone nested in that pad. Snug it up. Sternum strap across the namesake. and then pull out the slack, take it up, and then stabilizers up top so it's not pulling you backwards. So last thing I'll leave you with is make sure that you buy a pack that is of the correct structure. So buying a backpack's like buying a truck. They make light duty pickup trucks, they make heavy duty pickup trucks, and it's all down to how rough the terrain is and how much load it is. So if you have a backpack designed to carry 30 pounds and you put 40 in it, it's not going to be comfortable. Now, one that carries 50 pounds and you put 30, it's going to be super comfortable. So often we'll sell a pack that's slightly heavier so that when it's on somebody, it has more structure and can deliver the weight to the hip bones down here and make it much more comfortable.